Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. Hey, if, just want to say thanks to my recently new subscribers, and if you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. Hey, just want to do another episode of Crypto Nation Reacts. Here's the Altcoin Daily. Um, the title this time is called "How Much Crypto Do You Need to Be a Millionaire by 2025?" Let's see here. They're saying how much do you need? Very interesting. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for post notification. Hey, support the channel if you like. That's what keeps me going. I take the time out of my day to do this. If you'd like to donate to the PayPal Cash App or get the channel membership, $3 a month. I'm going to be dropping some new content here pretty soon for the channel members. It's been about a little bit over a week since my last video, so I'm going to be dropping some new content here pretty soon. So definitely get the channel membership, just $3 to $5 a month, whichever level membership you pick. And my updated portfolio is going to be there, and I share with you guys stuff that I'm not going to share with the regular channel, but just get the channel membership if you can. Anyways, let's get right on to it. Crypto Nation reacts to the altcoin daily. How much crypto do you need by 2025?
Need to become a millionaire by 2025, how many Bitcoin and how many penny altcoins. Watch today's whole video. Keep in mind, investing in crypto is incredibly risky. Never put in any money you are not willing to lose immediately, and I am not a financial advisor, nor can I see the future. So just use today's video as a jumping off point and hit the like button if you appreciate these breakdowns. So by 2025, my conservative estimate has always been for Bitcoin that we're going to hit at least $120,000 per coin. Now, that may seem like a lot, but looking at Bitcoin's price history, based on what Bitcoin does, typically 12 to 18 months after each halving.
The halving's a huge deal. So just to be clear, everyone is aware of the fixed supply of Bitcoin. There will only ever be 21 million, but not all 21 million have been issued to the world yet. And so we're at about 19 million out of 21 so far. And every 10 minutes, more and more get issued. And the halving is when that issuance schedule gets cut in half. So the supply, the forced sellers, those that pay money to produce Bitcoins, which then have to sell it to pay for their costs, that's going to be halved. And so the really simple way to think about it, Ed, is if demand remains the same and the Bitcoin sold gets cut in half, it should have an impact on the price to the upside.
A halving happens, Bitcoin's price explodes. A halving happens, Bitcoin price explodes. Halving, explosion, the last halving just happened. So I just really want you to understand that, to me, this is very reasonable by 2025, because even if demand for Bitcoin just stays the same, and by the way, based on all the institutional on-ramps that just opened up, demand for Bitcoin is actually increasing.
Every dog deserves to shine. And with ProPlan's proven advanced nutrition and helpful advice from Petco.
But even if demand just stayed the same, if supply faucet gets cut in half, price has to go up.
One other thing I will say about Bitcoin that I think people don't understand, and this is part of the innovation that's really important.
And as explained by famed investor Lawrence Lepard, the higher Bitcoin's price goes, they can't mine the Bitcoin any faster. That's fundamentally different than even gold.
Every commodity in the world, if you increase its price, the supply goes up. If gold went to 10,000 tomorrow, we'd mine more gold. If corn went up, if oil went to $300 a barrel, we'd drill for more oil. You would get more, higher price, you would get more. No matter where the price of Bitcoin goes, the issuance schedule is set. There's not going to be any more. It comes out, every block is, 6.25 coins right now, soon to be half of that. So, that's unique. And as a result of that, the world has never seen anything that really kind of looks like this, which is why, Ronnie Storferly had a great chart on it. Showed, Bitcoin from inception has grown at 145% compound annually, and it's got a lower Sharpe ratio than any other asset. This is an amazing beast.
So based on Bitcoin's current price today, and by the way, as I'm recording this, Bitcoin is dipping lower, but that just means that the lower Bitcoin's price dips, the easier this will be to accumulate. And based on today's current price, you would need to own 8.3 Bitcoin today, and you'd be a millionaire by 2025. Now, for the average person, owning 8.3 Bitcoin today is starting to become unattainable. Altcoins give you a better chance at generational wealth, but they do come with more risk. So if you're willing to take on more risk, I would look at altcoins. I would also subscribe, join the 1.48 million people that subscribe and tune in to Altcoin Daily for their crypto alpha. But for Ethereum, my conservative projections by 2025 is 9,000. Honestly, I could have probably gone even a little higher, because if I think Bitcoin from this price point could 2x, Ethereum, to me, could at least 3 to 4x. This would be that low end 3x. But again, I want to keep this reasonable. I want to keep these realistic. And with the Ethereum ETF happening July 15th, now give or take 5 days on either side of this, but with the ETF happening.
What is a spot Ethereum ETF?
Basically, just like the Bitcoin ETF, it's now going to allow traditional finance, institutional money, to finally be able to easily buy Ethereum. Crypto Casey breaks down what this Ethereum ETF means.
So why is this a big deal? Well, there are a ton of people with a ton of money held with their legacy finance and retirement accounts, and a spot Ethereum ETF would be a regulated, stable way for all of these people to gain price exposure to Ether and their investment portfolios. And if the approval of a spot Ethereum ETF is anything like the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF, it's likely going to be a great success, as it would allow the floodgates to a ton of money that's been on the sidelines.
So again, a $9,000 Ethereum with the ETFs opening up, even if those Ethereum ETFs underperform, still this price, still very reasonable, in my opinion. Now, how much Ethereum would you need to become a crypto millionaire by 2025? 111 Ethereum. Now, how about Solana? How much Sol do you need to become a millionaire by 2025?
The comparison is like Android versus Apple.
So if Ethereum is more like Android versus Solana, more like Apple.
Solana feels like Apple. It's a closed system, but it's very slick, very good, will create great loyalty. Ethereum is much broader.
Both can thrive, both can coexist for different reasons. Where do we expect Sol price by next year? Global macro investor Raoul Pal weighs in from our last interview.
If Solana's at 200-ish today, right, for it to go up 100% would be, in crypto summer, would be highly unusual. At least 300% would be pretty standard. That would be ETH all-time highs versus the previous all-time highs of that high. So that will put it 600. So let's mark that as like, that's a reasonable spot. You know, if I use a few charts and a bit of, log charts, I get somewhere between 800 and 1200. In a complete bubble cycle, I think it can go above 2000. In a short stunted cycle, 750, something like that.
Now, me personally, I believe Solana, just in terms of narrative, is the gem of this cycle. So price-wise, things could get crazy. If price can hit at least 1,100, then you would need 909 Solana today to become a millionaire by next year. Now, before we look at penny altcoins, so make sure you watch today's whole video and give it a like. Uniswap is the crypto I want to tackle next, simply because Uniswap has real revenue. Annualized revenues earned by liquidity providers on Uniswap in 2023 amount to over 350 million, far ahead of the nearest competitor. If we're looking for cryptos with actual revenue, which to me means, can they sustain? Will they be around?
Basically, before we go further, he's just giving his own projections where he thinks cryptos are going to go by 2025 or spring of 2025. But yeah, a lot of this mostly is opinion based. So yeah, I wouldn't take none of this as financial advice. But some of it could have some type of truth to it. But we, like I said, we got to do our own due diligence and do our own research. Because at the end of the day, nobody knows where a lot of these cryptos are going to go over the next 6 to 8 months.
At least another year, if not 5 to 10. Uniswap has actual users, fundamentals. It is, to me, a blue chip in the space. If it can get to a price of at least $220 per token, you would need around 4,549 Uni in your wallet today. Now, looking at this, I will say maybe I should have included another tier listing out the price that this many tokens would cost today versus the price of these tokens today. Just know, generally speaking, that the lower cap you go, the newer, the riskier, the lower down the list of crypto coins you go, the less it's going to cost you today, but the more risk you take on, right? Bitcoin will cost you the most, but it's the least risk. Cardano and Polkadot. Some people call them Solana's little sisters.
So this book, called Six Figures from Scratch, is designed to keep open while you trade. So it's about...
Let's say that Cardano can get to just under $10 this cycle, and Polkadot, because of all the marketing they're doing, can get to around $350 per coin. How much of each of these would you need today? You would need just over 100,000 ADA tokens in your wallet, and Polkadot 2,857 DOT tokens to become a crypto millionaire by next year. Injective, one of the blue chip gems in the Cosmos ecosystem, let's say it can go from $19 today to just under $200, actually $180 per coin. This one I actually sort of undervalued simply because it hit all-time highs just a few months ago. In a raging bull market, I'm still bullish. I still think this could go farther, deeper, but because I think it front-ran a little bit of its gains, it topped off at $52 per coin 4 months ago. My conservative projection.
So we all know that it's gonna be all the low caps that's gonna make people the life-changing gains, or where people can become millionaires in a bull run, right? We all know that if you buy Bitcoin and Ethereum now, you're not gonna make life-changing gains. That's just more Bitcoin and Ethereum is just more a store of value, just to store your wealth. But you'll probably make a little money, but like for example, somebody buying Bitcoin at 58,000, and then eventually Bitcoin is going to hit 100,000, right? Yeah, you'll make some money, but the question is, how much Bitcoin are you going to be able to buy? It's 58,000 a coin, so you could put up a couple of thousand here, a couple of thousand there, but you're not going to make any life-changing gains. We all know it's going to be in the low caps, like the altcoins, just like you said. The lower cap, the low caps, like this, like the ones that's like under 500 million market cap coins. These are most of the coins that I'm looking at. Even the ones that are under a 100 million, under 200 million market cap coins. These are the ones that's going to make life-changing gains, not the ones that are already like in the billions of market cap. So I hope you guys know that, especially if you're new to crypto. This is something you definitely got to know. Of course, all coins are more risky, the low caps. But if it's a good utility, low cap is definitely going to do these are the coins that can definitely do like a 30 to 50x or higher, But yeah, we all know this. So just for more clarification.
Would just be honestly a 2 to 3x to 4x from that. So 180 per coin total. And you need 5,555 injective tokens today. Last up, I wanted to include a meme coin, and I wanted to include an AI token. I'm bullish for different reasons on both sectors. These are two that I own, but feel free to put in your own meme coin that you believe in. Again, my play for meme coins is usually just a proxy play, meaning pick the best coin in each ecosystem. If the ecosystem that you choose does well, obviously their main meme coin, I think, would do well. Also, if you're looking for a great place to buy, sell, or trade altcoins, join me on Bybit now. Earn up to $30,020 in exclusive rewards for referral code Altcoin Daily, link down below, with Foxy right now coming in at 1 cent, and understanding any of these coins this low, this risky, could go to zero. But right now, at 1 cent, I think top of cycle 25 cents per coin would be awesome. Today, that means you would need 4 million Foxy tokens today to become a millionaire by 2025. An AIT protocol, I think a low cap altcoin, top of cycle, maybe it could go from 6 cents to at peak, maybe touch $2.50. But if that were to happen, you would need 400,000 AIT tokens today to be that millionaire. If I left a coin off, comment below, because I want to revisit this in a few months and also add on a few coins. See you tomorrow.
How many single?
All right, guys, there we go. What's funny about this? He don't have no coins listed that that a lot of people in the community talk about. Like he don't have Swift on there, XCN. He didn't list Bonk, XYO, Jasmine. None of those coins are on there, which is kind of funny. We all know these coins are going to explode over the next 6 to 8 months. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. That's an episode of Crypto Nation Reacts. Hope everybody enjoy the rest of your Monday. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, support the channel. That keeps me going. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.